Hi, Sag. I felt like doing a reading for you guys tonight. So, this is good for the Sun, Rising Moon, and Venus sign of Sagittarius, but it is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone that watches. If you want a reading to resonate with you 100%, you can book a private reading with me. The link to my website to schedule is in the description below. Also, check out my sister channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read for all 12 zodiac signs. I read for you guys there as well. So, Sag, on the way home, I heard clairaudience for you guys. I heard a line from a song by a group called Walk Off the Earth, and it's a song called Red Hands. And it's about two people accusing each other of something and like denying guilt. And the line that I heard like reverberating in my head for your sign was, that gun is loaded, but it's not in my hands. The fire burns, but I'm not the one with the match, man. So that might it might not apply to the reading at all, but I heard that very strongly for you guys. So I think some of you are kind of like, whoever's watching this reading, if it applies to you, someone's like, hey man, I mean, there's a forest fire blowing here, but I'm not the one holding the match. Don't look at me. The gun's loaded, but it's not in my hands. I'm not responsible for this. So I heard that. And I think it will be about accusations. What came out of the mystical shaman oracle deck? Sorry, I'm tongue tied. First card that flew out of the deck for you guys is the moon. This is about cycles, 28-day cycles in particular, a cycle being played out. The moon comes out when we're feeling pretty emotional and we have a lot of ebb and flow. You could be dealing with someone that has Cancer in their chart. Perhaps you do. So emotions ebbing and flowing, and the moon reminds you to pay attention to your emotions and listen to your intuition and allow for ebb and flow. And I think you've been trying to do that. It also suggests that someone, either you or someone that's close to you, has pulled away and they might be ready to show their face again. It suggests someone is spending a little too much time on something or not enough time on something. So cycles being played out, another cycle with a person perhaps. And the blade, Taming the Wind, and Wind is at the bottom of the deck. And we also have a Queen of Swords here. And we also have the Nine of Cups and the Devil. My goodness. I have the Ten of Cups here too. Dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, perhaps? Or I have a shit ton of cross watchers that are air signs watching. Capricorn maybe as well. So here's the thing about the blade and Taming the Wind. They came out together. Plump, plump. They were not next to each other in the deck, however. So lots of air energy here with wind, Taming the Wind and the blade. You are being called to take action, and swiftly, and use your discernment. There, either recently or very soon, you will be called to speak a truth. This might be difficult for you to do. When the blade comes out, it reminds you you might have to cut something off or say or do something that you're worried will hurt someone. But the blade reminds you, if you act swiftly and with true and good intention, and you are using discernment, and you are being sovereign, and you are telling the truth, these actions might be necessary. These words might be necessary. They may hurt to say, but it's nothing personal. You do have to take action. And I think it has to do with clearing the air. So you or someone else might have to clear the air. The Taming the Wind comes in reverse when we have to clean up a mess of some kind or make amends for something. Also, when Taming the Wind comes in reverse, we are reminded to listen as more than we speak. So if you have a difficult conversation coming up, or something that has to be cut out or cut off, or a truth that has to be spoken, you're also being reminded to listen and focus only on the facts, and to watch for tempers flaring. Both of these cards suggest that. And with wind coming in reverse, that's like a shitstorm brewing. That's like some chaos coming. And wind is a necessary chaos. that will clear the air, but it is going to be a little bit tumultuous. This might have to do with something that you do not want to give away or someone else does not want to give away. You guys like these little stands? My daughter got them for me. I think they're cute. And they help me remember what's going on. So what came out of the deck for you is the Knight of Swords. The challenge is the Seven of Swords. And I do have this very badass looking Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That could be you. That could be someone you're connecting to. So you might be thinking about taking a risk and charging right in at someone, or someone's going to charge right in at you. Here's the thing about the Knight of Swords. While he can arguably be underqualified for something he's about to do, it does not occur to him that he will fail. He leads a charge. He has tunnel vision. He often acts without thinking. Sometimes, for some of you, you feel the need to be a knight in shining armor and rush right in and defend yourself or defend someone else because you're not afraid of an obstacle or a challenge. Or the challenge is a challenge. You will have to stand up for something and defend yourself. You could be very caught off guard if this Knight of Swords comes rushing at you, if a person comes rushing at you, or you may have to go rushing in and someone else is like, whoa there, Nelly, back off a little bit, please. The Knight of Wands is where someone challenges our ideas. We're caught off guard. We're not afraid of the fight. So something like that could be going on. Either you feel the need to go in and defend yourself or someone else, or you feel the need to take a risk, but you know it will be a risk and you know that you'll have to seize the moment. It's either to defend something or someone feels the need to be defensive against you. Let's see if this Queen of Swords shows her face. Again, this could be you, or this could be a person you're connecting to. The Queen of Swords comes off as a little icy. It's a person that we go to for a solution. Somebody could be doing the drive-by too with the Knight of Swords. Like the Page of Swords will stalk you online. The Knight of Swords sometimes hides in the bushes, but not always, just sometimes. I just heard reconnaissance. This is where someone has to be very direct and have unbiased judgment. I mean, she looks like she's being a bitch, but she's not. She's telling the truth and she's holding her truth. This might be to claim something that you think, this might be a person you're connecting to that you think makes you very happy. This might be a situation that you imagined long-term commitment with and you have not been able to get it off your mind. Interesting. Let's see what comes out further. Spirit for Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus of Sagittarius. September 9th, September 10th, 2020, Earth time, please. Current energy, what's driving them? The Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you are in conflict with a person, or you are in a place of transition. There's nobody in the chuppah. There will be no building upon a foundation right now. You or someone you're connecting to is in transition. There could be conflict. Someone could be moving. What else is driving them? What else is driving them? I'm using the Game of Thrones deck, by the way, and I have no idea who these characters are because I don't watch television, but I like the deck. The Tower in reverse. Okay, I see what's happening here. I think somebody might come rushing in at you, and you're like, yo, this catches me off guard. I'm not ready to blow my whole life apart. Maybe there has been a Tower moment here. Some of you have been dealing with a Scorpio. When the Tower comes, it's a sudden chaotic shift. I don't know that you're willing to do that. I just heard since you've been gone, like you might be healing from a Tower moment. If you don't understand what the Tower is, Google it. I encourage all of you to study and understand tarot. This is a skeletal plot. It might mean different things for different people. What happened in the past, please and thank you, Spirit? The King of Wands in reverse. Well, someone was more focused on their own personal goals and directions. Two of Swords and avoidance. You avoided something, someone avoided you, a difficult choice needed to be made. You withdrew. You weren't feeling something or somebody wasn't feeling it with you. There could have been ghosting. Someone withdrew into silence. There could have been a phase of depression. Okay. Super withdrawn, super all the way not interested with the King of Wands in reverse. Did not see long-term growth potential. Or the King of Wands can sometimes be a player, like entertain me in the moment, baby. I got nothing better to do, sweetheart. But the King of Wands in reverse is also where we don't see long-term growth potential in something. Even a woman can be the King of Wands. Trust me, I come out as the King of Wands in my readings all the time. The King of Wands in reverse can have high expectations, unusually high expectations, or aggressive goals, or he's just all about himself. He can't really take the lead. Inconsistent, thinks he's confident, but he's not, or just pulled back from a friendship even. Okay, that's like a hard no. Okay, just didn't see the long-term growth potential, really withdrew. Could have been dealing with a Virgo. What's on Sagittarius's mind? What is their crowning thought? The moon. There's the cycle again. Things are not as they seem. You're confused. Emotional. Cancer, Pisces here. Things are veiled. Things are not as they seem. Sometimes the moon represents like blind love or a truth that we can feel but we can't see and we can't get evidence of. Something may be hidden from you. You may be hiding something from yourself even. Feeling very emotional. Eight of Swords in reverse, and you do not like that feeling. You, despite feeling this feeling of insecurity and fear and illusion and dreams and feeling a little lost in the moonlight here, you are not going to be the victim in this situation with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Whatever you were overthinking, there's still quite a bit of illusion at play and fear and emotion here, but you're not going to let that trap you in your head with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're beginning to open to a new perspective. Interesting that the moon is in the upright. Something is being revealed here, you see? This is someone at the bottom of a prison well. And either that door is shutting or opening. I think it's opening for you. I feel as though very soon, if you take this action and you follow the advice and accept the chaos and clear up misunderstandings and listen as much as you speak and act, this could put you more in touch with your emotions about something. I'm hearing, I just got to get out of my head about this. Don't we all? Okay, what's coming in for Sagittarius? What's coming in for Sag? Five of Wands in reverse. Well, you're not duking it out with anybody this week, but I think you have to. The fire is burning. I'm not the one with the match. That gun's loaded, but it's not in my hands. Here it is. You're conflict avoidant right now, or someone is conflict avoidant with you. Someone might be missing an opportunity. I love the Ace of Pentacles in this deck. He picks up this coin. This is a new financial opportunity or a manifestation of abundance. For some of you, this is work and you can't get it off the ground because there's not enough activity in your community over what you do. Like no one's willing to give you a shot. Some of you are afraid you're going to lose your home if you don't get a job or something. But I love it in this deck. This is a manifestation of abundance. But whoever picks up this coin picks it up and he's touching it and he's feeling it and he's regarding it. And examining its worth. Do I put it in my pocket and build upon it? Or do I just toss it back in the road and keep going? I think you're like, no thanks. Some of you are afraid you're going to miss an opportunity, though. How do you see yourself right now, Sagittarius? How does Sagittarius see themselves? Feeling left out in the cold. Worried, coming from a place of lack. Perhaps somewhat isolated. Show me the hidden factors. Show me what's going on around Sagittarius that they might not be aware of. The Emperor in reverse. Well, someone's either not ready to be an emperor or they don't want to be. This could be a married man. This could be an Aries. This could be someone acting out of a lot of ego. This could also be a person around you, this emperor. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Well, this person is not going to cooperate, or they're not going to cooperate with this Emperor. Okay. They're not ready to build and learn and grow here. They feel the need to work alone, or you feel the need to work alone. You might be having a hard time establishing a lot of structure and authority, or someone else is around you. Defiant to the opposition. Did you refuse a promotion, maybe? Some kind? How's Sagittarius feeling? The King of Swords in reverse. Who's this? That is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but not necessarily. Okay, so you might be angry about something, or you might feel as though you can't come up with a really good strategy. The King of Swords in reverse is a quiet power and an inner truth, but sometimes it's a person that plays at devil's advocate and is kind of an asshole and cannot protect the truth and cannot fight for the truth and doesn't like the truth. A little messed up in the head sometimes. So I think you're feeling like you can't come up with a good strategy. You're having a hard time accepting the truth of something, protecting that truth even, or that's a person around you. Ten of Cups. Is this a married person? Did somebody manipulate someone into being married or staying married, or for family's sake or something like that? Or there's some anger, or someone can't stand up and protect something? That's interesting card combination. What's the final outcome if they stay on present course? Page of Cups. This could have to do with a child. Not necessarily, though. Young water sign, a Pisces maybe. So there will be some kind of a small expression made towards you or away from you. Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this could be a person that says, hey, let's just get over this. I forgive you, you forgive me. This was just a personal setback. Let's move on. Or this could be you all on your own, Sagittarius, saying, okay, I'm open to something emotionally. I am feeling vulnerable, but I've got to get past these things that I've been crying over spilled milk about. What is the Knight of Swords? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Death in reverse. Someone can't let something die. Someone's either running away from something or running right toward. Someone could be running right at you, or you're running right at somebody because you don't want something to die, or someone could be running away from something very quickly with tunnel vision because they're afraid of what will grow in the place of what dies. That's Scorpio. Why does Sagittarius see themselves as the Five of Pentacles? Why are you just feeling left out in the cold here? Out of options. This is a reality check. So I have two cards of illusion on the table here, and wishful thinking and dreams with the Moon and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I think some of you are really tired of feeling left out in the cold. And instead of dealing with the confusion, you're narrowing down your choices and focusing more on personal goals and values, not doing so much window shopping. But I think this is an illusion or a dream that's about to be burst in some way. The Nine of Swords. There's a lot of stress about this. This could have to do with career and where you work. This could also have to do with a family. Can you tell me a little bit more about the energy around Sagittarius and the action this person wants to take? The Page of Wands in reverse. This person doesn't want to talk. Or if they do talk, they talk out of boredom and when they're antsy and anxious. But I don't think this person can explore and discover more. They're not feeling like a free spirit. That could be you as well, Sagittarius. How does this person like really truly feel about Sag? The Magician in reverse. They either don't want to manifest, or when they do, they're manipulative to get what they want in the situation. Something is one-sided. There's a lack of equal give and take. The pentacles are not flowing evenly. They're not balanced. And now someone's left wondering, what do I do? And here you are, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands. Page of Swords. Okay, someone's very passionate. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, she's bent. That could be you. She's either feeling like her self-esteem is hurt, or it's a person that does not have self-respect. This looks like somebody who is slutty. The Queen of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands. A charlotte, like a charlatan or whatever. But not necessarily. This could be you saying, like, I don't know what to do in this situation. I'm not getting what I need. And you just come in and out when you want to get laid and you're curious about what the hell's going on in my life. Yeah, I know that you feel like I bruised your ego. I've been watching you for a while, being all crazy, dating a bunch of people. I think you see no long-term growth potential in that, and it's been left on pause, and you're just going to bury your nose in work. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. But the Queen of Wands can also be mad. This could have been a friend. I have a King and a Queen of Wands here. 3 cards down counts as part of the reading for sure for me. This could have been a fiery, passionate friendship and exchange. And someone's thinking about rushing in. I don't know that this ever really ended between the two of you. But self-care is kind of important because there's a lack of equal give and take. This could have to do with finances or emotions as well. But someone might offer up a little bit of an emotional something here. But this Knight of Swords and this Page of Cups are very different energies. So somebody might run away from it and be like, I mean, I want to explore new things in my life emotionally, or this could be a kid. Some of you are clinging to your foundation and do not want any major disruptions in your life. Or conversely, something blew up and it was supposed to, and you're ignoring that, and you're just waiting to rebuild, but you cannot at this time. The Six of Pentacles in reverse suggests a gullibility, being gullible. So don't be gullible, don't give and give and give. I think it's time for you to receive and take care of yourself. I think the most important thing to remember is that it's important to listen as much as you speak, and tame the wind and tame fire and emotion. And don't be afraid to use this sort of discernment. Here comes chaos, though, if you play out a new cycle. I think somebody might come back in and say, I'm sorry, or vice versa. You may jump at the chance or jump at something, or someone else might. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of back and forth here. So I hope it resonates with you, and I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally, Sagittarius. I just felt the need to read for you tonight after I had clairaudience for you. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.